Hello students, welcome to my channel. In last lecture, we discussed about basic concept of thermodynamics. Now, today we will discuss the term work and heat and their sign convention. Now, first we discuss the term that is work. Now, energy, it extends in two ways. Now, first it is the work. It has mechanical way. And second, heat, which has non-mechanical way. That is, work is the mechanical way of transfer of energy. Now we know that work, which is equal to force into displacement. Now, when the mechanical work in terms of the gaseous system, it is PV type work, and it is given by the equation W is equal to minus Px into delta V, where delta V, it is change in volume. Now Px, it is the external pressure which is applied on the surface of piston, which is fitted in the cylinder. Now there are two cases. Now first we see the first case. Now suppose one of the reaction, that is decomposition of H2O2. Now the reaction is like that. H2O2, which is in the liquid form, it is decomposes as twice H2O liquid plus O2 gas. Now here reactant is in the liquid form and one of the product which is in the gaseous form. Now in such a cases, suppose initial volume, this is the V1. Now when this reaction takes place in a cylinder, then one of the product is the gaseous state and therefore the volume is increases. Gas expands and volume is increases and piston, it is moved towards in the upward direction. And suppose V2, it is the final volume of the gas or a final volume of the product. Now, here we know that the delta V, which is equal to V2 minus V1. Now, in such a case, when there is the expansion of gas takes place, V2 which is greater than V1 and therefore delta V is positive. Now we know the expression for the work W is equal to minus Px into delta V. Now as delta V is positive, then the sign for W which is equal to minus, that is negative. That is in first case where the expansion of gas takes place, then what we observe first, expansion of gas takes place, then work is done by the system on the surrounding. Work done by the system on the surrounding. And what is the sign for it is? It is negative. Now in second case, suppose second reaction is NH3 gas. When it is reacts with HCl gas, it gives product NH4Cl which is in the solid state. Now see here, in second case, reactant, these are in the gaseous state and product which is in the solid state. Now here, the product is in the solid state, therefore volume decreases. Now suppose, in second case, this is the final volume V2. Now, here the compression of the gas takes place, and therefore compression of the gas takes place. That means work is done by the surrounding on the system. That is in second case where the compression of gas takes place. Then what we say? Work is done by the system, by the surrounding on the system. Now see here, V2 which is less than V1. That is, we say that delta V which is equal to negative because V2 is less than V1. Delta, we know that delta V is equal to V2 minus V1, and therefore it becomes negative. And therefore the expression for the work W is equal to minus Px into delta V. As delta V is negative, the sign is also negative. Negative, negative, it becomes positive. That is, from these two examples, it is clear that when the expansion of gases takes place, then work done by the system on the surrounding, and the sign is negative. And in second case, when the compression of the gases takes place, then work done by the surrounding on the system, and the sign for the work, it is positive. Remember the sign convention because it is very important for the problem solving. Now we discuss the second term, which is heat. Now heat, it is represented by the symbol Q. It may be small or it may be capital. Now, when the temperature of the system which is not equal to temperature of the surrounding, then the transfer of heat takes place from between system and surrounding in the form of energy. Now we know that there are two processes. We discuss about that. Now the first is isothermal and second is adiabatic. And we also know that in isothermal process, Q is not equal to 0. But in adiabatic process, Q is equal to 0. That is, in adiabatic process, there is no the transfer of heat. But in isothermal process, the transfer or the exchange of heat between system and surrounding takes place. Now, what is the sign convention for that Q or heat? Now, suppose I will show that, suppose it is universe, and the part of that universe is system. We know that remaining portion, it is known as, yes, it is surrounding, and it is known as boundary. Now, one of the reaction, that is, suppose A, it is get converted into B. That reaction takes place in the system. Now that reaction is carried out, suppose in a closed room, that is all door and windows are closed. Now when this reaction is carried out, and suppose this reaction is an exothermic reaction. Now the initial room temperature it is suppose 300 degrees Celsius. Now when the reaction is carried out, and this is exothermic reaction, that is the heat is evolved, and when heat is evolved, it increases the room temperature. Suppose it becomes about 400 degrees Celsius, but the process is isothermal process. That is, we want to maintain the temperature 300 degrees Celsius. Then what happens? We open one of the window, and then heat is transferred from system to surrounding till the temperature reaches 300 degrees Celsius. That means in exothermic reaction, heat is transferred from system to surrounding, and sign convention for that, in exothermic reaction what happens? Transfer of heat from system to surrounding, and for that sign convention, that is sign of heat, which is negative. Now in second case, suppose this reaction is endothermic reaction. Now endothermic reaction takes place by the absorption of heat. Now initial temperature, suppose 300 degrees Celsius. Now heat is absorbed from the room, and therefore temperature decreases and it becomes about 200 degrees Celsius. But isothermal process, therefore we want to temperature maintain 300 degrees Celsius. Then what happens? Further we open one of the window, but here the heat is transferred from surrounding to system. Now what we can say that in endothermic process, what happens? Heat is transferred from surrounding to system, and sign for that, it is positive. That is, remember that in exothermic reaction, transfer of heat takes place from system to surrounding, and the sign is negative. While in endothermic process, heat is transferred from surrounding to system, and the sign is positive. Now we discuss the expression for pressure volume work. Now consider gas is enclosed in a cylinder fitted with weightless and frictionless piston having the area of cross section A. During the expansion of gas, this piston is moved through a small distance. Suppose it is D. Now, work in expansion is given by, which is equal to force into displacement. Which is equal to F into D. But we also know that pressure, which is equal to force upon area. Therefore, F is equal to pressure into area. Therefore, this equation, put the value of this force into this equation, and we get P Ex into A into D. And sign for that, it is negative. Px, now it has the same magnitude and opposite in sign of the external atmospheric pressure. Now A into D, it is change in volume, that is delta V, and therefore the expression for work, it becomes W is equal to minus Px into delta V, where delta V, it is change in volume. That is, we can say that delta V, which is equal to V2 minus V1. and where the pressure it is constant. Now this expression, it is known as the pressure volume expression. Now we see the units of work. It is important for the problem solving. Now first unit, it is liter atmosphere. Second unit is joule, and third unit it is the bar decimeter cube. Now also remember the conversion, that is 1 liter atmosphere, which is equal to 101.3 joule, and similarly 1 bar decimeter cube, which is equal to 100 joule. Now these are the conversion of unit. 1 liter atmosphere is equal to 101.3 joule and 1 bar decimeter is equal to 100 joule. Now we will solve some numericals. Now we see this numerical. A gas expanded by 0.5 liter against an external pressure 1 atmosphere. Calculate the work done in joule. Now first we see the given values. Now a gas is expanded by 0.5 liter. That is here delta V, which is equal to 0.5 liter. Now pressure, which is constant, it is 1 atmosphere. Now we know the formula. Work done, that is W, is equal to minus P into delta V. Put the value in formula. Then minus P, value of pressure, it is 1 atmosphere, into delta V, 0.5 liter. And therefore it becomes W is equal to 0.5. Then what is the unit of work, as the pressure is in atmosphere and volume which is in liter. Therefore the unit of work is liter atmosphere. But our question is calculate the work done in joules. Therefore convert this liter atmosphere into joule. And we know that 1 liter atmosphere is equal to 101.3 joule, and therefore W is equal to 0.5 into 101.3, which is equal to nearly 50.65 joule. And in this way we calculate the work done in joule. Now we see second numerical. 3 moles of an ideal gas are expanded isothermally from 20 decimeter cube to 25 decimeter cube at constant external pressure of 1 bar. Estimate the amount of work in decimeter cube bar and joule. Now first given terms are 3 moles of an ideal gas are expanded isothermally from 20 decimeter cube. That is V1, which is equal to 20 decimeter cube. V2, which is equal to 25 decimeter cube. And pressure, which is equal to 1 bar. We know the formula. W is equal to minus P delta V. Put the value. We know that delta V, which is equal to minus P V2 minus V1. Therefore, minus value of P 1, delta V, that is 25 minus 20, which is equal to minus 1 into 5, that is minus 5, but the unit is bar decimeter cube. Now this is the first answer of our question. Now estimate the amount of work in decimeter cube bar and joule. That is convert this value into joule. And we know that conversion. What is 1 decimeter cube bar, which is equal to 100 joule, and therefore it becomes W is equal to 5 into 100, that is 500 joule. Now in this way we calculate the value of work in bar, decimeter cube as well as in joule. Now free expansion. Now expansion of gas in vacuum, it is called free expansion. Now the expansion of gas in vacuum, that is, we can say that P is equal to 0. As P is equal to 0, we know that W is equal to minus P delta V. As P 0, therefore W, which is also equal to 0. That is, no work done in free expansion. Remember that W is equal to 0. That is, no work done in free expansion. Now the third expression for the work is expression for maximum work in isothermal reversible process. Now suppose the diagram is like that. Now N moles of gas enclosed in a cylinder fitted with weightless and frictionless movable piston having area of cross section A. Now the small change in volume, which is equal to dV. Now we know that the work done, which is equal to minus Px. Now the small change in volume dV, therefore dV. Now the small work done, it is denoted by dW, and therefore the equation is dW is equal to minus Px into dV. Now during the expansion, the P is slightly, P means the pressure on the gas, which is slightly greater than Px. Px, it is the pressure on the surface of piston. Now we know that during the expansion, P is slightly greater than Px. Now difference is very small. Therefore, we can say that P minus Px, which is equal to dP. Therefore, Px is equal to P minus dP. Now put this value in this equation. Therefore, equation becomes dW is equal to minus P minus dP into dV. Therefore, it becomes minus P into dP plus dP into dV. But the value of dP into dV, it is very small and therefore neglected. And therefore, equation becomes dW is equal to, here dV. dW is equal to minus P into dV. Now, the total volume is calculated by integrating this equation. equation. Therefore, integrate this equation, that is dw, which is equal to minus p dv. We know that volume changes from v1 to v2. Now integration of dw, it is w max, maximum work is obtained, which is equal to minus p into dv, v1 to v2. But according to ideal gas equation, we know that PV is equal to nRT. That is, P is equal to nRT upon V. Put the value of P in this equation. Then what is the equation? W max, which is equal to minus sign. Then the value of P, it is nRT upon V into dV from V1 to V2. Now nRT, it is the constant term, and therefore minus nRT V1 to V2 dV upon V. Now when we integrate this equation, now the remaining part is here. Now when we integrate this equation, it becomes W max, which is equal to minus nRT ln V2 upon V1. And we change to the log base 10, we multiply 2.303. That is, the equation becomes W max is equal to minus 2.303 nRT log of V2 upon V1. Now this is the expression for maximum work in isothermal reversible process. Now we also know that P1 V1 is equal to P2 V2. Therefore, V2 upon V1 it becomes, which is equal to P1 upon P2. That is, when we put this value in this equation, then that equation becomes W max, which is equal to minus 2.303 nRT log P1 upon P2. Now these are the two equations for the maximum work in isothermal reversible process. First, W max is equal to minus 2.303 nRT log V2 upon V1, which is in terms of volume. Now the second, W max is equal to minus 2.303 nRT log P1 upon P2, which is in terms of the pressure. Now when we discuss all these expressions of work, then we find there are three parts or three ways for the work done. Now suppose explain this by means of the diagram, like this is the first part, this is second part, and this is the third part. Now the first part, it is isothermal irreversible. Second, isothermal reversible. And third, it is the vacuum. This is first, this is second, and this is the third part. Now, work done in first part, that is isothermal irreversible, which is W is equal to minus P delta V. For second part, W max, which is equal to minus 2.303 nRT log of V2 upon V1. And for third part, that is vacuum, W is equal to 0. that is the work done. The value of work done is different for the different path, and from this it is clear that the work is path function and not the state function. Now we will solve some numericals. Now the first, 3 moles of an ideal gas are expanded isothermally and reversibly from 10 meter cube to 20 meter cube at 300 Kelvin. Calculate the work done. Now first we write the given. V1 10 meter cube, V2 20 meter cube, temperature 300 Kelvin. The value of R is given, which is equal to 8.314 joule per Kelvin per mole, and N is equal to 3. Then first write the formula, that is W max, which is equal to minus 2.303 nRT log of V2 upon V1. Then put that value, minus 2.303, 3 R 8.314, temperature 300 into log of 20 upon 10. That is, it remains 2. Now when we solve all these multiplication, then we get the final answer. Now it is minus about 5187 joule, and therefore which is equal to minus 5.187 kilojoule. Now this is the final answer of our problem. Okay. Now the second numerical. Calculate the maximum work done when 24 gram of oxygen are expanded isothermally and reversibly from pressure of 1.6 into 10 raised to 5 pascal to 100 kilopascal at 298 Kelvin, and the value of R it is given. Okay. Now solve this numerical. First write down the given. P1, which is equal to 1.6 into 10 raised to 5 pascal. P2, which is equal to 100 kilopascal, then it convert into pascal. Now both are converted, both having the 1 unit, and therefore it may convert into pascal, or the P1 it also get converted into kilopascal. Any one of the conversion can you do. Now therefore we convert P2 into pascal. Therefore it becomes 1 into 10 raised to 5 pascal. Okay. Now temperature is given, which is 298 Kelvin. The value of R is also given. Then what is the value of N? Now here calculate the maximum work done when 24 gram of oxygen are expanded. We know that the number of moles, which is equal to weight in grams divided by molar mass. Now weight in grams, which is equal to 24. Now molar mass of oxygen gas, how much? It is 32. Now the value is about 0.50. Then we know the formula. W max is equal to minus 2.303 nRT. Now here the value of P1 and P2 is given. Therefore use this formula, nRT log of P1 upon P2. Then put the values. Then we get W max, which is equal to minus 2.303 into 0.15 into R 8.314 into temperature, which is given 298 into log of P1, that is 1.6 into 10 raised to 5 and P2 that is 1 into 10 raised to 5. Now when we solve this, the final answer we get, it is minus 873.42 joule. Okay. This is our final work done during the expansion of gas.